Hello, my name is Katie Cooney. Welcome to my drunk history. The stories you're about to hear are completely factual and based in history, but the storyteller might be a little drunk. But don't worry, I'm 21 and Mom and Dad, I'm not driving anywhere and I have water. So we're good. It's fine. I'm good. So, I'm going to tell you about the 19th Amendment in Tennessee. So, the United States has this thing called the Constitution, and it's the rules of our government. They wrote it in 1787. And they were like, hey, we want this to be a little flexible, so you can amend the Constitution. And they passed 10 amendments, like, pretty much right after they ratified the Constitution. And those are called the Bill of Rights. And then they keep adding it whenever they feel they need to add more amendments to change how our government works. Because they were like at the beginning with all the founding fathers and shit, they were like, we know this ain't gonna be perfect, y'all. But we can figure it out. You guys can change it when the world changes. So, fast forward a little bit to roughly 1920-ish. They had just passed the 19th Amendment in Congress. And the 19th Amendment was passed in 1919, but it wasn't ratified, which means that the states approve it and put it into law. 2/3 of states have to approve it. It wasn't ratified until 1920. And this amendment gave women, but mostly white women, because black women were still like, oh shit, racism. We can't fucking vote. So it theoretically gave white women the right to vote. It says that no women. Oh, it went black.
No, it's still going. You're good.
It's still recording. Okay. Yeah. So it gave women the right to vote. It said no person can be denied the right to vote on the basis of sex. We'll talk about the use of the word sex later. Probably not though, because that's a little irrelevant to this
and
conversation.
a long-ass conversation. So.
And a long-ass conversation.
Maybe it'll be a separate conversation.
But anyways, no person can be denied the right to vote on the basis of sex. There were lots of suffragettes that fought for this. Alice Paul was force-fed. All the people stood outside the White House with them big-ass banners, and finally Woodrow Wilson was like, oh, I'm so grumpy, but fine, women can vote. And the anti-suffragists were like, no, because women are just going to vote like their husbands vote. There's no need. And, like, if women leave the kitchens, then, oh, shit. If women leave the kitchens, then who knows what will happen. Probably all hell will break loose. But anyways, finally they passed the 19th Amendment, and they were like, women can vote. And then it was time for states to ratify it. And it differs on a state-by-state basis. At this time, I don't know how many states there were. Probably, like, only 40-something states. I don't think Alaska and Hawaii were here yet. They were still on the road. And then Tennessee was trying to ratify it. And their whole legislature was like, yeehaw, we don't want to ratify this. And it came down to they needed one more person to pass it. And this one guy, he was a state legislator, and he got a letter. He went to his mailbox and was like, oh, I have a letter from the mother. So he opened the letter, and the letter said, Dear son, I am your mom, and I'm a woman, and I think that we should be able to vote. Please pass this bill so that the 19th Amendment can be legislated, and we can vote. That's all. Remember to clean behind your ears. Love, Mom. And he was like, okay, my mom's right. I'll vote in favor of this bill. Kind of stay hydrated when you're drunk. So then he voted aye, raised his hand, and they said, who here votes to pass women voting? And he said aye. And then the bill passed. And then the other legislators were so mad at him. They were like, oh, we're so mad at you. And then they chased him. They were so mad, they started running at him, and he ran away. And then he had to climb out a window in the Tennessee State House tummy kind of hurts. Ugh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
You
good.
need a bucket?
No,
Need
my
some-
I'm good. My tummy just hurts.
You want some
Probably because I
snacks?
ate a lot of chocolate. And then he had to climb out that window. He opened it and was like, "Bye, bitches. Sorry that I pissed you off, but my mom said women should vote, so they can vote now." And he climbed out the window and he shimmied down the drain pipe down to the ground where he was safe. And that's how Tennessee ratified the right for women to vote. But like I said, it was just white women because there was still grandfather clauses and literacy tests, and those were not cool.
And poll taxes.
And poll taxes. So, long story short, vote. Okay? Cool. Otherwise, you might have to climb out a window.